Oh man. Hey, good morning, Timbo. Good morning, fellow traders. We're a little bit late today. We are a little bit late. Garrett, good morning. Peter Schapp, hey, good morning, Peter Schapp. Eat what you kill trader, black coffee trader, Garrett, Timbo, good morning, fellas. Good morning. It's another day. Man, it's a crazy day for me. I can already tell. I got so much stuff I'm trying to get done before our trip that I might lose my mind. Just full disclosure. Hey, D-Versatility, good morning. Neo, good morning. Patel, good morning. How we doing, fellas? How are we doing? Market, what is the plan today? Overnight session had a nice pullback here. Tested kind of the lows of the... Yesterday's lows were tested here. Man, that would have been a nice, very nice trade here, catching that double bottom. But now we are kind of choppy ever since 5 o'clock this morning. Just couldn't go in sideways. Daily chart. This is what the daily chart looks like. Are we going to get 4 red days in a row? 4 red days in a row. That's pretty abnormal for this market. So we'll see. Try not to get too biased. Try not to get too biased. Just we just chilling. All right, I apologize ahead of time. I might be a little distracted today because I need to catch up on some paperwork on the business before we go on our little trip. Okay. Kind of a choppy open here. Market can't decide what it wants to do. Hey, good morning, Matty Matt. How we doing? You got clapped last night? I don't know why my brain... It's too early, but my brain went in a different direction on that one, Matty Matt. Oh, dear. We're off to the races, folks. We are off to the races. Coming right out of the gate swinging. But I'm sorry to hear, Matty Matt. Tried to get a trading day in because I couldn't trade this AM. Oh, those are always the ones that seem to get you. Hey, good morning, least estimator, Rain 1980, good morning. How we doing, guys? How are we doing? Did you guys have a good day yesterday? I don't know why. I felt like yesterday. Well, who do we have here? Hi, Cody. I'm streaming. You want to say hi? Yeah. Somebody just woke up. Yeah. Did you have a good night? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, look, say hi.
Hi. Hi, Jay.
What are you going to play with your, what were you going to play with this morning? Hmm?
Hey, Dad.
What?
Come. Let's come, Dad. Go, Daddy. Come.
Just a minute. All right, we're getting a bounce here at the 970 or 795s, 800s. Hey, good morning, QQ, Craft Costanza, Charouz. Oh no, you did, Matty Matt. The revenge eval buying spree. I've done that. Roger Sam, good morning. Batavia, good morning. QQ, Garrett. Kraken, good morning. D Versatility, good morning. Good morning. Almighty, good morning. Ace Undercover. How's everyone doing? Go and Trades, good morning. Bornero Trades. Yes, let's have a great day. I love to have like a $400 or $500 day here. We'll see. We'll see. This account is still one losing trade, and we're gonna be staring at a very, very small drawdown. But such is life. All right, getting a bounce. Almighty. Very funny. That was a good comment last night. You so lots of love. Trying to trigger my you're trying to trigger my PTSD. I see what you're doing. That was a good comment though. Uh, uh. Oh, is there news at 10? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Definitely got to bounce off the 800s here. Off VWAP kind of as well. We're pumping. We are pumping. Let's see if I'm very curious if we're going to get above the 850s. See if we get above the 850s and keep going. Definitely going to be an area of resistance here at the 850s. Hey, Amakre, good morning. Good morning. Aaron F, good morning. News at 10. Thank you for that. Trip Candy, good morning. K Trader, good morning. John, hey, good morning, John. Yeah, John. I kind of like 0 Day J, but man, yesterday their chat, they were just off. He needs to get his chat a little bit more under control. Then they started coming after me, or at least a couple guys started to come after me. I don't know why, but very interesting approach there. Pine Tree Trader, how we doing? Good morning. But that's definitely something. I don't even know that he has any. Does he even have any mods? He needs to lock that place down a little bit more. Yeah, I know, Ace Undercover. I was talking about that if anyone caught this double bottom, almost a perfect double bottom here on the overnight session. A beautiful double bottom there. All right, now we're pulling back. Again, we have news at 10 o'clock. News at 10 o'clock. Seems pretty bullish here. Yeah, sometimes I wish I would trade the London session. But I just don't. I don't have time. I was up late. I was up so late last night, guys. It was crazy. Trying to take care of the business things, and man, I was up till 3:30 this morning. But I wasn't watching the charts, nothing. Trying to get some stuff done. Hey, Almighty. That's awesome, Almighty. I mean, I don't know how I would have helped you get your payouts. It was all you, man. But you are most welcome, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Anyone having Apex rhythmic issues? My email said they activated my PA, but it's not showing up yet, and it's been 2 hours. Interesting. I've only taken one trade before market, so I didn't experience anything, but if I've received a payout yet, I don't know. Let me log into our bank account. Hang on. Are you guys saying that you got payment? Did you? Are you guys gonna make, is this gonna make me happy this morning? Is this gonna make me happy? Here we go. We're logging in. What is the verdict? Oh, baby. Yes, we did. We got paid. Let's go. Let's go. $14,000 in the bank. Hallelujah. Anyone else get paid today? On there, this would have been approved on the 15th. Well, I'm not sure what the date was. I submitted it on the 15th. You got yours yesterday, Nevada? Let's go. Ace undercover. Yeah, let's go. Here, let's... We always, we always got to show the... There she is. 14 grand in the bank. Let's go. We like that. That makes me have a good day. Now I gotta go tell the wife. If you had your own accounts using, you'd never use Revoconto. Yeah, I'd have a hard time trusting a copy trader if I was running a live account. I would have a hard time trusting it. I would have a hard time trusting it. You pressed on the 19th and the 20th and you're still waiting. Oh, okay. Have you been approved, Almighty? I need to go and post that in PW chat. Aren't you banned, John? How many accounts I'm trading at the moment? 16 at the moment. I say 16, but there's 3 accounts that are kind of on life support. But yeah, technically. Hey, let's go. Sue Trades, you got your first payouts yesterday as well. Let's go. Anybody see that video about E-Man? Yeah, Richard Harris. We saw it. Yeah. Another Top Step affiliate making videos about Apex. I mean, color me shocked. Some of the video was pretty spot on. What he said about the mods and the Discord, like all of that was very spot on and fair. And Apex, I mean, Apex, maybe they'll put a leash on some of those mods now. They need a crash course on basic customer service. But the rest of the video, my biggest issue with that video was him, like, I mean, that's the rest of the video when he was coming after trades by Matt, that's pretty pathetic in my opinion, because his only basis, like he was trying to insinuate that all of trades by Matt's payouts is just because he signed on with Apex and that they're not real. Like that's what he was trying to insinuate. And he was like, and you can literally go and look at Matt's streams and see he shows the account balances, he shows the payouts are there. Like, it's pretty obvious that it's legit. Unless you got your tinfoil hat on, it's pretty obvious it's legit. And then making an unfounded claim, just, you know, completely out of thin air, saying that Matt got paid $1 million to come to Apex. He doesn't, that's like, he has, with zero verification. And then, like, to further his cause on the video, he goes to, like, he goes and shows trades by Matt from years past and how bad he was at trading. And that's his evidence that this can't be real. Is basically saying that as a trader, you can't improve. And I think he should look in the mirror. I mean, he is a perfect example. He was a terrible trader, you know, and now I think he's gotten one payout. So what is your basis to think that someone can't improve in trading? Like, that doesn't, especially when there's no evidence of the fact, no evidence at all. And then he goes on Trustpilot and just filters by 1-star reviews. I challenge you guys, go on Top Step and filter on Top Step's 1-star reviews. You'll read similar reviews. Like, and I don't know. If you're going to be wanting to be known as a journalistic YouTuber that exposes people, you can't just make unfounded claims with zero evidence and just speculate your projection and obvious bias on it. Doesn't make sense. You can't. Doesn't make sense. I mean, you got to show the evidence. If you look at, like, for example, like a CoffeeZilla doesn't just make claims and give he doesn't just say things about people with zero evidence. Like, he shows the evidence and the track record. Like, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. All right, we have news in 6 minutes. News in 6 minutes. PW blowing his money. Apex paid him with the new toys. I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out. I mean, if Patrick Wheeland trades by Matt, I mean, I have no way of knowing what they got paid. I have no way. I got no idea. But, yeah, maybe, it looks like we might have missed the train on that one. Yeah, I have influencer FOMO. Maybe I need to go to Top Step for a couple months so that I can get a big fat check from Apex to come back. And then I will go, maybe then I can buy a Lambo. Thoughts? Thoughts? I don't know. Is that how you're supposed to do it? I'm kind of new at this. No way, John. Are you serious? Rhythmic causing issues? Hey, Almighty. Well, I appreciate it, but it was all you, man. I appreciate it, and congrats on the payout. That's awesome. Oh, we are missing the clock. Thank you. Whew, that was a good sneeze. Nothing like a good sneeze. You have 16K in payouts? Man, 16K in payouts is awesome, almighty. Let's go. You had no idea what even futures were. Well, that's awesome. What, it was you that made the trades, all right? I don't want to take credit for anyone's trading success. Because it was you, no, almighty. I didn't place your trades. You did. So, Pat, give yourself credit. I appreciate the kind words, but I will not take credit for it. It was all you. You placed trades. You took the profits. You made it happen, man. You the man. You had rhythmic issues yesterday morning. Okay, really? It's kind of weird because, like, usually when there's rhythmic issues, it's, like, pretty evident across the board. So, but I've seen different people say that they've had rhythmic issues, but other people don't. I don't know how to compute that. Where it's, yeah, it's weird. Hey, you rank a good sneeze up there with the Hawk Tua. Yeah, it's a close second. Yeah, Matt, I'm sorry, man. You'll get it. You'll get there. I think sometimes we have a tendency to rush things. Once we get a one payout, we kind of get that adrenaline and we think we can do it repeatedly and maybe rush the process a little bit. So sometimes we just got to slow down and reset and remember what we did the first time. Take it easy and then we'll be fine. Oh, shoot. I just realized I forgot something. I forgot to call someone. Hang on. Okay, I need to okay, I need to give someone in. I'm pretty sure this guy is in chat. All right. I'm pretty sure this guy is in chat. I don't know which one of you it is, but I just want to say thank you. And I think you're pretty awesome. So, about 6 months ago, I decided to, okay, so how do I say this so people don't twist it? But so when there's prop firms like My Funded Future, Take Profit Trader, not really Top Step because Top Step doesn't even do affiliates, but different prop firms, basically the main prop firms, like the main prop firms, I usually create an account and just create an affiliate account, and just so that I can have my code, because what has happened in the past is some people will kind of like, they'll sign up for affiliate and then they'll create their own code and it'll be the same as they'll make their code NBT. And basically, because people will then use that code across platforms. And so basically I just want to secure my own code. I've never even shared it, but I have no intention of even sharing that I am affiliated with any of the other prop firms. I don't promote it. I've never promoted it, and I've never shared a link, anything. But someone keeps using my code for My Funded Futures, and this is the first time I've even mentioned My Funded Futures. So it's kind of crazy. But whoever you are, you're awesome. The news is out. Oh, John, you will see 2 items at the bottom: pull working orders and cancel. Oh no, oh no. That means it's lagging, John. If it's lagging, the more buttons you hit, the worse it usually gets. Hey, Lima, I just got my money this morning too. It just hit the bank account this morning, so let's go. Let's go. It's good times, good times. Orlando, Garrett, Jerry, let's go. You guys are awesome, all right? That's all I'm saying. Which you already know that. You guys already know you're awesome. Did someone say Rhythmic having issues? I mean, John was having issues. I haven't traded, so I can't really speak to it, but it makes me nervous. Maybe I will. What happened to Bye Bye Money? I have no idea, Richard Harris. I haven't watched him in a long time. It's so weird because maybe his money went bye-bye. He's taking a break. Okay. My new PA is still not activated. An email saying it was activated. It was sent to me an hour ago. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like... you guys really got the jokes this morning. He was denied a payout? Really, Richard? I didn't even know. I mean, I actually feel bad for Bye Bye. I mean, I used to follow him quite a bit, and man, he was really struggling. And I can relate, but hopefully he's all right. Oh, okay, just for the summer. That makes sense. But I was always surprised, like, no, not taking a shot at anyone here, but I was always shocked how he would go through 20 accounts like a knife through butter. I mean, it was pretty amazing. All right, 865s. We are above 850s. I mean, I gotta think we gotta look at taking longs now. I'm just nervous. I'm a little nervous. You had a lot of problems with the copier, FlyVR. Which copier are you using? Oh, John, I mean, we're talking PA accounts, John. We're not even talking about evals. You got your other Faisal. That's awesome. You can share what prop firm you're trading with, Faisal. That's fine. I don't mind. Almost 100-point rally from this morning lows. Yep, I know. That was also news related here at 10 o'clock, but pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. I'm going to look to buy. I just want to wait till the volatility dies down a little bit. Hey, good morning, Tate. You're having trade copier issues too? Yeah, John, it's actually astounding. You have 100K gain on your 3 PA accounts. Let's go, Faisal. What prop firm? Eval lives don't matter. Oh, Kellyanne. I feel like I shouldn't be continuing to talk about her because that's what she wants. But it's a pure comedy show over there. It's a pure comedy show. Oh man. But you know what? Everybody's got to run their YouTubes how they see fit, I guess. We all just have difference of opinions on how to do it. um Mockery, you're not having issues? So you used the Apex trade copier? Oh, okay. I see. Go and trades. I see. Yeah, that's the bad thing about trade copiers. You won't get people to like the trade copier people that make the trade copiers where you buy them from. They will not stand behind, you know, if that trade copier starts going off the wall, it's like too bad. It's like they basically are like, hey, I don't know nothing. All right, I wouldn't mind to see this pull back to like the 850s here. But it's feeling pretty pumpy right now. Might not even, we might just keep going higher here. I mean, I just put in a trade on my other account, just kind of a test. I didn't experience any issues on Rhythmic. Everything was no lag and nothing. That's what's so weird. I feel like when people like Replicon to or as like Rhythmic, if Rhythmic is having issues, then if it's a Rhythmic issue, everyone will experience the same issue because it's impossible to only have, it's impossible for the Rhythmic to be the one that's causing the issues and it be isolated to only a few people. So, and that's, but I mean, I don't know why some people would be having issues. I definitely believe you, but I don't know if it's your computer, if it's the trade copier, or if it's your platform. I don't know. There's a couple things it can be. Yeah, Lima, that's awesome. I mean, honestly, I know this is a very, no, this is a take no one wants to hear, but since Apex has implemented the DCA rule and I know that they enforce it, I should go back and keep track, but I'm trading way better. If I know I can't DCA, I just get out of trades way easier. It's way easier for me to accept a loss and just move on because I don't even try to consider trying to average in and, hope it comes back. Yeah, it could also be network issues, and I guess it could. Yeah, you're right. Up 31.89 today. You're done. Have the account at 80K. Let's go, Red Poker. So you're 80K. That's on the 200. That's on the 250K account, right? That's awesome, Red Poker. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Whoa, what happened? Wait, gamble 50. What are people doing? Why are people putting in gamble 50? What does that do? Oh, he might have something set up, I guess, that you can gamble points. Actually, I've seen people do that. I wonder how you turn that on. Hmm. I am not sure. Gambling channel points. Oh dear. Can you imagine we could gamble channel points? You could gamble channel points based off of where the market is going to end up. Oh dear. I could only imagine. So I'd have to set that up through Streamlabs. You guys would be here with no points in about 2 days. And you can't buy points. That would be funny though. All right. It looks like we're just going to keep going higher. Not much of a pullback, which is a pretty good sign for the bulls. Let's see. Where is our next area? Our next area of resistance, possible resistance, really isn't until the 952s, to be honest. The way I see it. We might have a pretty clear move to the 950s. Let's just hop in and just hang on, right? Seems easy enough. You don't own my golf clubs. No. I am hoping I can end. I'm hoping I can do a little bit of a shorter stream today. Actually, I have a meeting at 2:00, so we can't stream too long. But man, I really wanted to play one more round of golf before we go on our trip, which I only have today and tomorrow to do that. So I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see. Oh shoot! I forgot to call that person. Oh, I've got the brain of a 90-year-old. Hang on. That's what no sleep will do to you. That's true. If you're the only one waiting for a short, well, now, okay, now I definitely need to just be patient. I'm just waiting for a pullback. I just want to pull back and then, I mean, who knows? You kidding me? Just a minute here, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Now we're pulling back more. Who knows? This market, it can be crazy. This thing can pull all the way down and go lower. That's kind of what happened yesterday. So I'm going to be careful just jumping in anywhere here. All right, I need... All right, here we are down to the 950 area that I was looking at. Do I have the nerve to pull the trigger? All right, now I need to call this person. And we're back finally. All right. That took enough time. All right. What are we doing, market? See, this is where, like, technically, I should take a short right here. Like, if we go right now, I should take the short. I really should. This is the part of my trading that I've seen enough, and I know that the probabilities are there, but I struggle to take the trades. I just struggle to go short. I really do. I have PTSD from going short. I have PTSD. Hey Ponzi, how we doing? Good morning. Lost all my connections on Ninja. Not sure why it happened. Anyone else? Interesting. Hey, nice Faisal. Locked in your profits. We would have captured what we needed to on that. Does no one use Tradeovate? You know, I wonder the same. Feel like using Tradeovate right now is a better option. Definitely feels that way. But unfortunately, it seems, I mean, it's kind of impossible because if you have funded accounts and they're rhythmic, then, I mean, thankfully with Ninja Trader, you can connect your Tradeovate and your rhythmic to Ninja at the same time. So I do have a couple evals. I did buy I think I have 450k evals. So I don't know. I bought 150k evals and I went with rhythmic again. So I guess that's on me. Trying to pass 450k evals. I might actually try to pass more if I can get these passed, but I'm going to be aggressive, or I'm going to try to be aggressive on my 50Ks. Either I'm going to get my 50Ks to a really nice buffer so that they're basically, they kind of act like a 150K account. Or I just want to replace them with 150Ks and the one-time fee. That one-time fee is what is nice. $85 one-time fee, 150K account. Man, this is looking bullish. So this is where I buy breakouts or try to predict breakouts, and then I get in trouble. There we go. Up to the 900s. Let's see if we get through it. Man, I really should have jumped in. Also, this is a good example of why I don't like shorting that failed double or failed new high. All right. Great short entry here, Ponzi. Hey, I wish you luck. I wish you much luck. All right. Getting another pullback. Yeah. We're back. Oh. All right. All right, I need Hey, good morning, Traders Chick. How we doing? How long do you have to wait after news for Apex to not consider it trading the news? I mean, usually I would consider 2 minutes very safe. Hey, good morning, Carolina. We got ourselves a little, it feels like a zoo over here sometimes. I say that in a good way. Didn't. Hey, good morning. I'm Black Coffee Trader in the house. Actually, I remember seeing you earlier now. Hey, Soul Search Gurus, good morning. Good morning. Right now, I could not close 2 accounts with a copier. I definitely saw a couple people that had rhythmic issues this morning, it felt like, but it's so weird. I was testing it and I haven't had any issues. I don't understand. All right. I apologize. I am going to be a little distracted today. I'm trying to get some of this stuff done that I need to. Hmm. Oh man, this market's just gonna, it's just chilling up here. Oh, hey, Monkey Trades Futures. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing? Hey, D. Campbell. Good morning. Yeah, it can't go up and it won't go down. That's a good way to put it. It's a good way to put it. I'm not too excited about a long or a short. If I got my email a few days back, I've been a little behind on my emails, so I might have, but I can't remember. Okay, now pulling back a little bit more. Definitely going to be interested here at the 850s. Wouldn't be surprised if we kind of flush down below this and then to make a move higher. Gonna be ready. I'm gonna look to get in here around the 850s. As long as we don't see any massive selling here. Nice, UCLA, your short is paying. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Ah, I hate when it goes to my tick. All right, we got it. Got a nice little. Now the key is it going to be a follow-up and keep going here or not? If it is, I'm going to jump in again. I don't know, it's kind of stagnant all of a sudden. All right, we might come through. We might do one of those little, it's going to sell through, maybe bounce off this 40s. Definitely not seeing a lot of buyers here. Not seeing a lot of buyers. I think we're going lower. Hey, Jose. Yeah. Actually, I don't know that I think I'm in a better mood, but to be honest, I'm so tired that my energy is probably pretty low. I was working until 3:30 this morning. Worked till 3:30. I slept till 8, so got about 4.5 hours of sleep, and I'm just feeling pretty out of it, kind of. So it is what it is. I haven't really shared this on stream yet, but I'm actually looking at I'm actually having serious thoughts and conversations about being removed from the business and kind of giving up my day-to-day duties and not being involved in the business. It would be a little bit, but it's getting to a point where I have to either kind of, especially as the business, if we start getting busy, then I'm going to have to choose between trading, streaming, or giving up my duties as the business owner, hiring people to take on that, and, just basically be a silent partner, so to speak. And I feel like that's the smart thing to do. Like, it's always, my problem is like the business itself isn't just really it's not really in a place where we can just hire people to do my duties, if you make sense. So kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a weird position to be in. Okay, this is actually what I was. Oh, come back to me. No, I don't want you to leave without me. All right, I might dive in here. It's not ideal setup here, so come on, don't do that to me. I want to see this thing push. All right, let's go. Let's go. It was a little risk. That was a little risky trade there, to be honest. I'm not too fond of that type of trade because we easily could have just kept making, I don't know, definitely a little more risky, I feel like. Now I need to just wait till we move above the EMA. I actually need to wait until we make new highs here before I just start going crazy on longs. Ah, 8-7 in. Man, is this really gonna just make new highs here? I really want to get to a place where I can. I know I say this and I go back and feel like I'm a conflict of interest because I keep saying that I want to trade where I can have a runner, but then every time I have a runner, I get so frustrated because it's so easy to get stopped out on it. But man, that's a nice trade right there. And this is where I'm looking at it and like, man, that'd be nice to have a runner right now. So it goes. All right, this looks like it's going to keep going. But hey, we can't complain about being green. That's not allowed. Super Harbor decided to leave the company. Oh, really, Jose? Okay, my dad owns a metal fabrication business. I helped him start work 2 years. Grew fast, couldn't continue. Had to choose between the company and my IT. Yeah, I mean, it is a hard decision, to be honest. Like, here's the thing, okay? If we're just gonna keep it real, the business right now isn't doing great, okay? And lately it feels like the business is more of a liability than an asset. And it's just, there's a lot of things involved. And then I feel like if I would have more time to just trade and stream, that I could grow my channel more, I could trade more. Not that trading more means more profits, but I guess trade more consistently. So it's like, but at the same time, I don't want to do anything that I will regret in a year or 2 years. But it does kind of start feeling more and more like it makes sense to just. And I would still be able to help in the business. You know, it wouldn't like I'd be completely out of it. It's more that, you know, getting people to do what I'm currently doing to free up my time. But then that also becomes a little bit of a tricky situation when you have 50-50 partnership. So I would obviously take a big pay cut, you know, because I don't think it's fair if, you know, if I'm not doing as much work as my partner is on the day-to-day jobs, then, you know, obviously I think I shouldn't be paid according, you know, I think I should get paid according to the work I'm doing. So if I'm not doing a whole lot, then I need to take a pay cut. And then obviously that can be used to pay if we hire someone to do what I'm doing. So I don't know. I don't know. Decisions need to be made. And it's also just like a lot of people have this perception about business owners that it's the end all be all and it's this great gig to be a business owner. Not saying that they're I mean, it can be. You know, it definitely can be, but a lot of people don't talk about the extra burden and stress and responsibility that comes with being an owner, and you're responsible for other people's livelihood. And it's just, it can really take its toll if you allow it to, especially if the business starts to slow down or things don't go great. It's just compounds that stress. So I really like right now, and this is where I don't want to make, you know, I don't want to make a hasty decision, but right now, if I could push a button and just not be part of the business at all without, like, I think I would do it. But we'll see. Yeah, Jose, that's definitely on the table. basically just be a silent owner, and I would only, but obviously, Jose, like the flip side of that, I also have to look at is it basically comes down to, hey, do I believe that our business is going to strive long term? Because if I stay on, then any debt that we have and anything like that, I'm going to have to be a part of. So it also makes there's liabilities to be considered as well. Hey boys, we are about to make new highs. So I'm liking the bulls today. I do like it. As long as we don't get faked out right here. Maybe not a button, but a signature. Yeah, we'd probably look more like a signature. You look like stressful, try to fix stress issues. My partner can buy me out. Well, no, not really. So yeah, like I said, it's a pretty complicated issue. That I'm not going to get too deep into, but I do need to make a decision. Okay, now, if we're going to this is not really what I consider making new highs. We got to close above and make a move. We can't just double top and then pull back again. That's not going to work for me here. You were a bear today? Yep. Sometimes you can be a bear as long as you take those little scalps and you'll be okay. Yeah, your dad's coming to me 900K revenue second year. Yeah. And that's honestly, Jose, that's pretty much where we're at. That's pretty much where we're at. But the problem is the growth hasn't been there. Since COVID, we've just been very stagnant in our growth. So that's kind of the concern. No, I'm in a partnership. I'm not related. It's not related at all. Which I'm glad. I don't think I would ever go into business partnership with a family member. It's just way too messy, in my opinion. How much does the president affect the business? I don't know. I don't know, really. I mean, it can affect it, but I don't want to count on that. What led me to trading? Go Trades. Honestly, I've always loved trading. I traded back in like 2014. I traded futures with my own money, and I lost about, I don't know, 10K until I was like, okay, I'm not going to keep. I actually made really good, like kind of consistently made money. And then I had one bad day where I blew it up. So then I gave it up, and I still was interested in trading, but I just felt like I didn't have the risk management, and I didn't feel confident that I could trade because of that instance. So when I heard of prop firms is when I was like, oh my gosh, this is a great way to kind of, because everyone says, well, just trade on a SIM account. Trading a SIM account just doesn't do it. Okay. I'm sorry. It just really doesn't do it for me. And so, yeah, once I heard of prop firms and the opportunity, I was like, oh, I'm in. I'm giving this a shot. So I signed up with my first Apex account in December of 2022. And here we are. Here we are, still with Apex and trying to make a go of it, you know? It definitely has not been easy. I still remember when I was telling my wife, literally, when I discovered prop firms, and I was just like, I discovered prop firms probably in November. And I'm one of those guys that when I discover something like that, I will literally spend a month researching everything. Like, I researched everything. I listened to the people that said prop firms were a scam. I listened to the people that said it was great. I, just deep dived into understanding how the business model works. Like, how as a business do prop firms survive? I did a deep dive. And once I understood how prop firms make their money, then I was I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And I can see how they're profitable. So I was in. I remember I went to my wife and I was explaining to her, and I'm one of these spreadsheet guys. So I had a spreadsheet all laid out, and I had a plan on how I'm going to get to like 20,000 in payouts by April. So I had it mapped out. By December I started, and by April I was convinced I was going to have 20,000 in payouts. Oh, poor pitiful me. Oh, did we have a rude awakening? Hey, and maybe for some people, I think that, has happened, but nope. We had to, we went through a tuition phase. Lots and lots of learning, which most of you witnessed. Most of you witnessed the learning, because here's how everything happened. By April, I was still struggling, and my biggest struggle was I kept having tilt days, and I would be doing really well, and then I would just have a day where I just refused to accept a loss. And it would blow up my accounts. And I actually was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and I'm going to stream my trading. And I'm just going to be transparent. And because I was convinced if other people are watching me, I won't go on tilt. If other people are watching me, and I told my wife my YouTube channel name, and I told her that, hey, I need you to watch me trade, and when you see me doing dumb things, I need you to come in and smack me on the head. So, that's why I started trading on YouTube. I started that. I was like, hey, I'm going to start trading on YouTube, and I'm just going to be transparent, and just, whatever happens, happens. And hopefully doing that, I'll have a little bit of shame so I won't blow up. That kind of didn't work, but the thought process was there. And then obviously when I started the channel, I'm like, hey, you know what? If I'm going to start a channel, I'm going to promote what I use. That's always been my thing, is I'm going to promote what I use. If I don't use something, I will not promote it. If I use it, I'll promote it. And if people want to support the channel in that way, they can. And if they don't want to, they don't have to. And make it as easy of a viewing experience as possible. Not running ads, that type of thing on my live streams. So anyway, here we are, a year and 3 months later. I never would have in a million years thought that I would be at 11,000 subs in over a year. Never. But here it is. This is proof that people like to watch people that are bad traders. It's more entertaining to watch someone that's bad at trading than it is to watch someone that is constantly winning. I'm convinced of that. I am convinced of that. People prefer to watch people that trade or have a tendency to trade bad. Uh, yes, a year later, I finally got my 20K. It was a long process, though, man. And that's one thing I hope I hope I portray when people tune in, that it's not easy. Like, the journey for me was not, I mean, some people like, I mean, Alpine's a good example. Alpine started trading with prop firms and he immediately got a payout, and he just kind of like, it was never that difficult for him with the prop firms. But he had quite a bit of experience in trading small caps, 4 or 5 years prior, where I think his learning curve happened. But man, this market just going straight up now. No pullbacks. Feels bad. But hey, like we said earlier, this 950 right here is the next area of resistance. We're almost there. We are almost there. Man, oh man, I wish I would have been able to keep a runner. People with trade realism. Yeah, I agree, Gabriel. 100%. And this is the other thing. Some of you guys will remember. Some of you guys will remember. Some of you won't. But back in April when I started my channel, it was really difficult to find a YouTube channel that was doing trading and using prop firms and being transparent. It was really hard to find that channel. I am dead serious. That's actually another reason I started the channel, was because I tried to follow people that were transparent, and again, like some people, I'm no longer allowed to consider myself transparent, in some people's eyes, because I don't share my affiliate income. To me, that's not what transparency, that has nothing to do with my trading. But whatever, if you believe that, that's fine. But it will make me, it was difficult. Now there's tons of channels. Like, there's tons of channels that are very transparent. But before, like a year ago, April, a year ago, there were not that many. Like, it was hard to find. And I also feel like that's part of the reason that I grew the way I did, is just, it was kind of a rarity in the industry and people were looking for it, I think. But anyway. If I was approved for a payout trading during 10 days with 10 contracts, can I trade now with 1 to 2 contracts for the next payout period? Gabriel, that's a good question. And yeah, I believe so. You were approved and you traded 10 contracts. That's crazy, Gabriel. That's crazy. That's right, John. Oh, you know what? I used to watch Patrick Wieland before I was streaming, doing anything, right? I used to get so irritated with him. Oh, I used to get so irritated with him. Him and his magical entries that were always in profit when you saw it. And I was just wanting to see. And here's the thing that people got completely twisted was, I don't want to see people's entries in live trades to copy trade them. That is not at all what I would be looking for. I wanted to see people actually use prop firms and actually get payouts that you can actually track, like that you can actually see that they're doing it like live, not just like a lot of back in the day, a lot of people, they would be trading live, but you didn't know if they were trading an eval or a funded account. You never knew. and then they would spout all kinds of profitable days, and yet you didn't even know if it was a funded account or an eval account. And if you even asked them, you got, you were told it was none of your business, that type of thing. Yeah, Jose. I still get irritated. I do too. I could, but I'll be honest. Like, I look at Patrick completely differently than I used to. I don't look at him as a trader. I look at him as an entertainer. Since I look at him in that perspective, like, I don't take him seriously. I really don't. But since I look at it that way, it's kind of easier to put up with him, I guess. But we've had our share of differences, I think, that are well documented. Well, market, really? Are we going to break out here, or just, I hope we pull back. John, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, Jose, 100%. I need a proper tested system of Abhay. Who are you, Abhay? I haven't seen you in here before. You think it's going to pull back? I see. I mean, I hope we pull back a little bit and see if we can get an entry or not. Hey, Abhay. You joined just 2 days ago? All right, that's cool. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, go and trades. That's a good point. In his oldest videos, he seemed like a normal person. I think he started out serious about trading, and then he took the path of least resistance. Yeah, I think that's a very true statement. True statement. It's also kind of a warning for me. Like, I don't ever want to get to the place where my only focus is just growing my YouTube channel, and I'm not even really that concerned about growing my trading or being, like, continuing to improve in trading. Like, I think it should, obviously you want to see both, but I feel like I just don't want to start where I'm only trying to grow my channel at any cost and just not focus at all on my trading. Because I think a trading channel is very slow growth in all, like, in the realm of YouTube. Like, you're not going to go viral or, that type of thing. It's more about just consistently improving in your trading and keeping it real for me. Like, just keep it real, show the losses, show the struggles, show the good parts, show the bad parts, because that is what everyone is going through. Everyone is going through, struggles and blow ups, tilt sessions. Everyone goes through it. And then just, the channel will slowly grow naturally. All right, are we going to pull back more here? I got to wait till we pull back closer to the 900s here. Yeah, Rain, I agree. Hey, take care, Jose. All right, here we go. Definitely seeing a bigger pullback here. First time since breaking above the 900s. Okay, here we go. Man, this thing just keeps pulling back. Makes me kind of nervous. Hmm. Man, it's we just gonna rip up now? Man, I don't like when we have these big candles. Not a fan. Hmm. I accidentally traded a past eval and lost $300 to $400. Took 8 hours to regain everything. Oh, Saral, that sounds very stressful. Oh, that sounds very stressful. Eric, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. How many people confess their LOLs to me today? Mohammed, Apex rejected many payout. What do you mean? Are you asking if they did, or are you making a statement, or based off what? What evidence do you have? All right, I'm so tempted to jump in here. Trying not to. Be patient, my little man. Be patient. John, hang in. We got another one. I see many comment from different people on YouTube. Well, Mohammed, like I told the guy yesterday, you cannot believe everything you see online, okay? Kraken. Yeah, exactly. That's literally what happened yesterday with Slip Kid. Slip Kid came in here. Apex is terrible. Everything is bad. And then, and he was, come to find out, he's never even used Apex. It's just, it's you can't even make it up anymore. It's actually like, I feel like it's kind of become it's the cool thing to do. It's the cool thing to do to hate on Apex right now. It's okay. Some of it's deserved. Like some of the people that actually have a valid gripe, they do. Like I feel like I've said many times, I mean, the whole Discord and the way the mods treat people in there, I want to say some mods, because there are some mods in there that are great, but some of the mods in there need to be gone, like 100% removed. And I can give you a list of the mods too. And they're just flat out rude, and it's just toxic, very toxic. So that part I do get, but to the people that are saying that payouts denied, okay, then you ask them, like there was literally a guy made a YouTube video complaining how Apex is a scam and that you shouldn't use them and they're terrible, they don't pay out, and then he admitted that he DCA'd. He literally admitted that, well, yeah, I DCA'd, but so what? His stance was basically Apex doesn't have the right to make their rules. Like that was literally his stance. I mean, just absolutely appalling. Like Apex has the ability to make the rules. And now you, as a consumer, has the ability to either follow the rules or you can decide to trade elsewhere. Like that's the simple thing that people can't seem to grasp. They can't just trade somewhere else. They have to go and spew as much as they can. It's hilarious. Eat while you kill a trader. No, I don't know. I've done that in the past. I mean, I'm going to be traveling this next week, and I'm going to be traveling as I'm moving. So I think if you, I don't think there's any issues doing that. I think if you all of a sudden are moving to if you create an account here and now all of a sudden you're trading in Afghanistan or something, and your IP address is coming from like that, then maybe yes, but I'm not even going to share it. It ain't worth the time. But it's very, I don't want to say that there haven't been people that have been accidentally flagged as DCAing. I think that is possible, and I think it has happened. But 99.9% of people that got denied a payout, it's because they broke a rule. I just don't understand. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Yep. It is. That is very true. The trading is that's why I like it, to be honest. I think at least part of it is anytime that you struggle with something, this is how I'm wired. If you tell me I can't do something, then I will try everything I can to prove you wrong. Like, it will get my juices flowing. So, and I feel like that's kind of what trading is like sometimes. The market is like, it's like, you can't do this. And I'm just like, yes, I can. Sometimes that's a bad thing when you go on tilt, but overall, the perseverance, and I always say, people that don't actually enjoy trading, the people that are not actually passionate about it, like when I say passionate about trading, this is what I mean. It means when you get up on a Saturday or a Sunday, it's like, oh man, no trading today, huh? Market isn't open. And it's like your day is kind of different versus Monday morning comes around and you're like, oh, let's go. We got a trading day today. So that's what I'm talking about when I say you have to be passionate about trading. If you're passionate about trading and a willingness to learn, then I think almost everyone can eventually be successful. But if you're not passionate about it and you're just like, if you're not passionate about it, I think people will give up. People will give up way before they're profitable. They can change the rules in order to control payouts. I mean, Salty Fin, the DCA rule has always been in their contract. It wasn't enforced, but it was always in there. So saying that it was changed isn't really true. But again, like people with that stance, like that's fine. Then go to Top Step, go to Take Profit, go to Top Step and try to DCA on a 50K account when you can trade 2 contracts. Go ahead. Let me know how that goes for you. Hey, let's go, G. That's awesome. Let's go. Up and down, as this is my first year and I'm more excited about my trading future than ever. That's awesome. And the thing about trading is I really truly feel like you are always learning. You're always learning, and it's never really easy. And I think that is what makes it really, like that, I think is what makes it the challenge, and it just continues to make you strive to be better, I guess. It's definitely it's a unique profession. It is a very unique profession. What I like about trading, one of my favorite things about trading is the fact that it's just me. Like, it's just me. I'm the one making the decisions, and I don't have to rely on other people. And I kind of say that as a business owner, when you have to deal with employees for a while, then it's kind of refreshing to be able to control your own destiny, so to speak, without really any, it's just you. If it goes bad, you only got yourself to blame. And if you do well, obviously then that's great. But there's really no way around it. Unless Rhythmic servers start going out, then you can blame Rhythmic. A Salty Fin seems salty. You sound salty. You good, bro? I'm just asking. Go ahead and show me what changed. Show me what changed. Yeah, Oliver, I agree. It's all me, and it's all on me, and I get to control my own destiny, which is sometimes a bad thing, but I'm going to look at it as a good thing. All right, what time is it? 11:40. Someone coming from trading options to trading futures with Apex for the first time, A1, take it slow. make sure you use your evals to actually learn how the futures works. I mean, if you come from options, then you know, like some of that carries over into futures. You know, the price action, some of it is very, you know, relatively the same. The main thing you need to understand is it's in ticks. Every tick is a certain dollar amount. So be aware of that. And the nice thing about futures versus options, you know, with options, you got your data decay, you got your gamma, you got all this stuff. With options, you have to be right on time and direction. Futures, I mean, it's intraday. So intraday, you have to be right on direction. But you enter here and, you know, 2 hours later, if the price is still here, you're still at the same price. You haven't lost money just because it went sideways, if that makes sense. How long I've been in the trading game? I mean, about a year and a half that I've traded prop firms, but I had a little bit of experience trading in 2014 for about a year, where I kind of got a fire thrown. It was rough. It was rough. We are now in a very kind of stagnant movement here. Man, it's tempting to try to go in here, but not a terrible idea to just take today and move on. How long did you trade props until your first payout? Oh man, Tamslian. Oh man, way too long. Way too long. Well, actually, technically, I got a payout from Earn to Trade. Like, I think that was in July of last year. So technically, that was like my first payout, I guess. But I almost didn't count it. I traded with Apex for a year, a little bit over a year before I got my first payouts. So I was a hard learner, I guess you could say. I had to learn things the hard way like 10 times before my brain finally, it like registered in my brain that, hey, if you keep doing XYZ, you get bad results. So why don't we stop doing XYZ? It took me like 10 tries to get that through my head. What I think about ES, I mean, I don't really watch ES that much to have an opinion. But I mean, it's just slowly. That looks ugly. If I'm, that does not look like a good time. You traded live first, got lucky, decided to minimize risk and go to prop trading, ended up trading my winnings and devals. Oh no, Kraken. Yeah, no problem, Tanslian. This is why we buy $18,000 on my beers. What? Team Tiger. Team Tiger. The only thing throwing me off is the trailing threshold for evals teaches you paper hands. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, A1, the intraday trailing threshold, really what you want to look for is just base hits until you get above, you know, like once you're in a funded account and you grow that account buffer, then the trailing drawdown goes away. But until then, you really don't want to let trades go against you. You really want to capture your profits. That's the main thing. What Apex account size I would recommend? I mean, I think a 50K account is a great starter account. The 25K, but for a couple dollars more, I think it's worth getting the 50K, just in my opinion. if I think the 150K are worth it, I think the 150Ks are worth it. I mean, obviously, if you can pass a 250K, then the $85 lifetime fee to get 6,500 in drawdown is, to me, worth it. I mean, that is a good deal. But obviously, you still need to get payouts. You need to be profitable in order for any account to be worth it. But for me, I prefer the 150K accounts on this current promotion because it's just easier to pass. I struggle passing that 250K account. The only reason I passed them is because I traded the ones I have on a news event. I was, but yeah, I think it's worth. Yeah, the 150K is 5K in drawdown. Yep. What happens if you're offered a live account and you decline it? So if you are offered a live account, I've seen different situations, but primarily if you're offered a live account and you decline, then you can't just go back into the eval process and funded account process. Like, you obviously, they're either going to want to put you in a live account, or they're not going to just allow you to keep trading the sim account PA accounts. I mean, obviously that wouldn't make sense. So most prop firms, I mean, all of the prop firms, if you decline to go live, then, I mean, some of them actually keep your profits. Apex doesn't. You're allowed to withdraw the full amount minus their cut. But like, for example, if you don't go live on Top Step, you forfeit the 50% profits that you have in there if you don't have 30 days of $200 in profit or more. And I think Take Profit is that way as well. They will, like, whatever the buffer is, you can only take out 50% of it. I think that is, if I remember correctly. You need to suck just enough that they don't want you. I mean, that's why a lot of people use Apex. Like, that's something that doesn't really get talked about, because a lot of other prop firms, you can maybe make 20,000 and then they're going to put you on a live account. But with Apex, being that you have 20 accounts, they don't put you live until you've made about $1 million. So, I mean, that's crazy. You can make, it's crazy what some people have made. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. There's a guy right now on Twitter that I'm following that he's got his account balances to almost $500,000 in profit total, you know. And yeah, and the thing is, like, people want to freak out, but show me another prop firm that pays out people over $1 million. It doesn't happen. But Apex does and has repeatedly done it. Weren't those the ones gaming the system? No, not the guy I'm following. I mean, I'm sure some of them were, but no, not the ones I mean, right now that should have been taken care of, I would assume. Good luck getting paid through from Apex, Ross. Yeah, for everyone paid 10 or not. See, this is a typical guy. Ross is a typical misinformed, does not have a clue. How is it that I can't wait till they pay you $1 million? Let's go. I find it funny how people are of the perception that Apex is denying half the people, yet before they had any of the rule enforcements, they were paying out $24 million a month. This month, they're going to pay out over $26 million a month. So how is it possible that they're denying 60, 70% of payouts when they're paying out more now than they were before they enforced and changed any of these rules. Like, someone needs to explain that to me. Please, please, someone help explain that to me. But of course, you know, you won't see the Top Step affiliate people explain that to you. Man, this market is just taking its good old time here. Feel like we might, I mean, this thing might, we keep making higher lows. I think this thing is going to burst through the 50s. I want to wait to buy until we at least get close to the EMA here. Trader is chick. Someone need to take out a loan and buy a clue. 100%. A lot of people, they don't have critical thinking skills. That's what I've decided. Like, if you're only listening to one side of the conversation, then do your own research, figure it out, and use your own experience, and then determine. Then make a determination on what you believe is true or not. Have I taken any trades today? If you could show us that just joined the stream what you've done today. Yeah, right here. We were waiting for a pullback to the 50s, and then we took a trade here and took another trade here. Right here's the P&L. And this PA account is now back up to, I don't want to say this too loud because we all know what happens. Every time, never fails, that you start to be like, oh, let's go. We're really building up this account. Next trade, max loss. You can book it. But this account, it was down to like $170 in drawdown, if I remember right. So I don't want to say any more. Rhythmy won't let me exit trades again? John, what is going on with you? I feel like are you trading with Ninja Trader? It's so weird. I've had zero issues. Oh, and there it breaks. Ugh. Oh, well. All right, we're above the 50s now. This was where someday, when I become a really good trader, like someday, maybe a year from now, maybe it'll be 2 years, but someday I want to be able to have the ability to, get in a trade like this at the 50s and hold it for a 100-point move. That's a life goal. How I do today? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Can you talk a little bit about consistent contract rule? I usually trade 2 to 3 contracts in micro, and then you switch to 1 or 2 times you switch to 10 minis or 10 micros. That I think if it's 10 micros, I think is fine. You know, what they're looking for is if you trade 1 mini and then all of a sudden you're trading 10 minis, I think that would probably flag it. But I mean, honestly, I mean, I should feel like something I shouldn't talk on it because I'm not even 100% sure on some of that, how they determine it, like precisely, which not a fan of how they kind of keep some of that vague. So, John, I'm really, yeah, so many people with that issue today. Interesting. I'm copy trading my PA and rhythmic eval. The PA is green, the eval is red. What? That's crazy. Citizen Zero. Well, yeah, I mean, we talked about it before, Kevin Murray. Apex isn't going to be responsible for their copier because the Apex Trading Tools is a separate entity, separate company from Apex. And they've made that very clear many times. And good luck going to any company that sells a copy trader and getting any kind of money out of them for copy trading that went bad. You will not have any luck with anyone. It's kind of unfortunately part of the risks that you take with copy trading. I traded minis. Oh, I've been trading minis on this. Basically, all of it is from minis for the most part. Whoa, Dr. Disrespect saying that he's going to take an indefinite break from streaming. Interesting. I see. About as likely as getting a money back from a casino, yeah. If you have a 50K account, can you trade it? Can you upgrade it to a 150K account, A1? No, you cannot. Red poker. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? What happened? What happened with Dr. Disrespect that I'm missing here? Feel like I'm missing something. He's had a tough go since getting kicked off Twitch, but that was what? The company he was partnered with dropped him? For real, John? Wait, no way, John. Are you serious? More texts came out about him and texting another woman. Oh, man. Are you kidding? So which company dropped him? An underage girl? No way. Oof, that's a yikes. Eesh. Eesh. No proof, though? That's what I was wondering. Oh, his gaming company. So did some so is this because so is this why Twitch dropped him the years back? Okay, you know, supposedly all speculation. Oh, I see, John. We're talking about Dr. Disrespect. There's always been a lot of gray, like very vague about why he was dropped from Twitch. And it was always kind of very weird to me and why he wouldn't put up more of a fight. And yeah, I don't want to speculate, but wow. That's unfortunate. If it's true. Feel like that's one danger about the society that we live in right now that I'm always super cautious about is like people are so quick to just take any small little rumor that might, you know, be just completely fabricated, and people will just run with it as the gospel truth. And literally, you know, they'll literally ruin someone without really cause. But I don't know what kind of evidence and what kind of allegations, what's true. I don't know enough to talk about it, but that's interesting. But that's always, it's very cringy to me when people just jump on someone without actually researching and seeing, okay, is this actually true, or is this just people using the mob mentality? But if it is true, that is he should just retire if that is true. All right, pulling back to the 940, 950 area here again. It's tempting to try this. We can pull back into this 940 area again. I'm going to take a stab at it. That link I sent shows Twitch employees talking about the text. Oh, okay. Thank you, John. I will listen to that. Why do I like NQ better than ES? I mean, basically, I sometimes I'm not sure, but I've looked at the NQ chart for so long, and I just feel like I know I know NQ better. I know the price action better. Yeah, Lee, that's a good point too. That is a good point too. A Twitch employee leaked the chat, not officially from Twitch. All right, I'm gonna jump in here, and I'm gonna have to move my. I'm gonna have my stop right here. Doggone it. Let's not end today on a loss. K market. Let's not do it. Is there anyone catch this whole move and how you guys hold? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, least estimator. Hey, let black coffee. Am I missing his comment? Trader Kane has over, yeah, I think that's one of them, Rain, that I've been following. He has over 650K profits in 24 days. That is crazy. That is crazy, but that is awesome. I love it. I love it. Get paid. Get paid, man. All right, market, just need you to rip higher about 20 ticks, okay? Is that cool? I think it'd be cool. Ah, come on, market. I did not want to see that. Urgh. Ah, this is not good. Really need this EMA to hold. Whoa, it's raining. That came out of nowhere. I didn't even know it was supposed to rain. we're gonna get stopped out here the way this is looking. Oh, man. Feels bad. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, well. You can't win them all. This better not bounce right here. Yeah, I entered a little bit too soon, maybe. I mean, this was a pretty. I mean, I'm not that upset by my entry there. It is what it is. You can't win them all. It just looks this thing might be in for a little bigger pullback now. We're at the lunchtime hour. Hey, at least we continue to go lower here. If you want to watch a great trader story, watch Sold on Tasty Trade. Oh, really, Red Poker? I will watch that. I'm always looking for. I enjoy that. It is what it is. That's true. I even have the shirt for it today. Kilo man, you got the wrong chat. That's funny. This is where I. If we just keep fleeting lower here, I'm gonna be I'll be upset. Uh, uh. Hmm. Eesh. Okay, I'm getting frustrated here. Oh, man. Yeah, we got to get out. Okay, then. I give up. I give up. This thing's going to rip. It's going to take this out now. It's going to rip. It's going to happen. I can just feel it. This is where I need uh it is what it is. Did you see my question about the overnight trade, Mighty Mouse? Sorry, I did not. On your overnight trade on Thursday, did you set a take profit and stop loss? Yes. Yep, I put my take profit and stop loss in and went to bed. Slept like a baby. I was up every 2 hours. Hmm. Oh man, I'm Oh, Market, you're a cruel human. You have a weird sense of humor. Still not seeing a lot of momentum to the upside. It's kind of just stagnant. Yeah, now it's dropping. All right, now I'm glad. Now I can walk away and be okay. Well, guys, I think I might end it here. I don't want to keep trading this now, and I don't know. We're just gonna roll over. Come on, get it together. Yeah, it got me. This is always where it gets me. Like, this is always exactly where I take my losses. Very consistently. Right now, I should have just not taken this trade. I should have just, once this started going below the EMA, I should have just stayed out of it. But I'm okay with this trade. I really am. It just didn't work, you know. You gotta just accept the losses and move it along. Hopefully you have more wins than losses. Yeah, that's right, Dean. We got the $14,000 in the bank today, so it's going to be a good day regardless what happens. That's exactly right. My EMA is the 21 EMA. Now's the time to go short. You might be right, Rafael or Ortiz. I don't disagree, really. I do not disagree, but I don't want to go short here. I think there is a good chance that we just now rip to new highs. I wouldn't be shocked at all. And I kind of don't want to be here for it, to be honest. Because if I see it happening, it's just going to frustrate me that I didn't jump in. If I trade the European session, very seldom, Rain. Only time I usually do is if I'm working that early, then I sometimes do. All right, I think I'm going to end it here. I have a meeting that I got to get prepared for. And then tomorrow will be the last day of stream this week. I can never read my P&L when it's red. Really? Like you can't, like it's blurry or what? Really? I tried to make it as big as, tried to make it really big. You might need to change your resolution. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it here. And just the old, should have just walked away with $200 profit today, but we didn't. We didn't. It's all right. All right. I will be back tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. I hope you all end the day green. Take care and God bless.